Hey, hi. I didn't hear you come in or I didn't see you sitting back there. Well, welcome to my studio. I'm just kidding. How's that for a cheesy, cringy 1995 video introduction? The surprised you're there right behind me type thing. Anyway, I'm Joel Hughes. Welcome to the video here. I am the founder of Timber and Tin, where we design custom accent walls and interior design for the fine people of East Texas. In this video, this is kind of a breakout video from my video on color and design. And in this video, this is going to be more of a tutorial video where I want to take you onto my computer screen and show you how to get your ideal color palette for your house. So for example, let's say you are scrolling and just searching on Pinterest or Google and you have pictures of houses and rooms that you love, but how do you get those color schemes? How do you get that color palette out of that room that really speaks to you and resonates with you, and you'd like to duplicate or mimic elements of that in your own house? How do you get those exact colors and then get those to the paint store and get those exact paints? So that's what I want to show you in this video. So what we're going to do is, and if you missed the previous video, go back and watch the whole video that I did on color, where we look at color from a theological perspective, a scientific perspective, an aesthetics perspective, and then I tie it all together into practical application for interior design in your house. So anyway, in this video, I'm going to show you how to get your ideal color palette and get your paints and transform your room. So let's go back to 1995. I'll see you there. Are you guys coming? I'm just kidding. I'll see you there. First thing you're going to want, let's say you've been scrolling on these pictures. And so what I've done on just Google searches for rustic farmhouse interior design, because I like that style. And I've just been right clicking and just saving images into a folder called Inspiration. I just called it Inspiration Pics. And so I've saved, say 6 pictures. Then what you want to do is open up Canva. So go to canva.com. Now, if you don't know, I'm assuming most people know what Canva is nowadays, but if not, it's a free, very easy design tool. So just set up a free account. There's a paid version, which is what I use, but to get started, I use the free version for many, many years. And now, the first thing you're going to want to create a mood board. And so I'm not going to walk you through how to do like a ton of stuff. There's a lot of YouTube tutorials, tons, hundreds, thousands of them on Canva. So I am going to, let's see, open the one that I've made, and at the bottom of this video in the description I have a link to this exact template that I've made here with these instructions. And so it'll tell you these 4 steps. But step 1 is to collect the room photos, 6 to 10 photos, Pinterest, Instagram, Google. I'd say don't do any more than 6 pictures, just to not overwhelm yourself and get confused and start mismatching styles and too many colors. So keep it simple. Step 2 is where we're at now. We're going to make our mood board in Canva. And again, this exact template that I'm going to be showing you here is available for just a free quick download right in the description below. Click the link. You need a Canva account, but it's super easy. So open Canva. I like to use an 11 by 8.5 document, because if you wanted to print this out, it'll print out perfectly on your printer. And then we're going to do the mood board. So what we want to do, so this will be your mood board or your inspiration board to put the rooms that you love the most. Okay, so go to uploads. This is where you upload the images that you've saved, and you can see here are 5 that I have chosen. So we'll go ahead and click the first one, and you just simply drag and drop it. It'll pop right in there. Click the second one, drag and drop, pop it right in there. Third one, pop it right in there. Fourth one, pop it right in there. Fifth one, pop it right in there. And let's see, I need another one. So we'll just pop this. This is actually a bedroom that we did at Timber and Tin. This was a hot pink room, and we painted the entire room and installed this shiplap wall for this little girl who's grown up and doesn't want a pink room anymore. Okay, so here are my 6 rooms and the styles that I really like. Now, how do we get this color palette out of here? Okay, so what I suggest we do is grab the room that you like the best. Okay, so let's get rid of this. So down here on page 2 is my fave. Okay, so you're going to find your favorite room that speaks to you the most. And for me, I like this one. I like these colors. All right, now what you're going to do is go down on the left bar here. Where is it? And you want to find the apps. Okay, so click on apps, and you're going to type in get palette. Get palette. Click that, and there, right here, this one, get palette. So click on that. Okay, I've already installed it. It basically just installs it right in Canva. It doesn't like go on your computer. There's hundreds of these apps. All right, so now back over here, click on the image of your favorite room, and you can see it pops up over here in the Get Palette app. And then you click this button to get your color palette. Boom. And there are the primary colors in this room, which is cool. It also tells you what the main color is, which is good. So now you can click Add to Design, and it's going to pop the main color over there. So here, you can just put that right there. That is the primary color of the room, or something close to that. You know, maybe that's too dark for you, maybe too light, but that'll be mostly like the walls in most of the house. But you can change it up. You can do whatever the heck you want. Now, come over here. Here's all the main colors of the room. Click Add to Design. Boom. There it is. And this looks pretty accurate. And you can just put that right there. So that's how you do it. I mean, you go from kind of your favorite rooms. Now you can do one of these. If you wanted, you can actually hit this little plus duplicate page. You can duplicate the page. It's going to come down here. You can then delete that. You can go back to your uploads. Where are your oh, go back to your uploads. Then you can put in another picture. Okay. Then you go back to your apps, click apps, get palette, and let's see, color palette. Okay, click. You have to click the picture to make it pop in there. Get the colors. There they are. Go ahead and delete your other ones. And add to design. There's your primary color for this room. And then add design. And there it is. And you can do that for each one of your pictures, which is kind of cool. Just, you know, but if you get too many, it's going to get overwhelming and you're going to get confused. So that's why I say pick your favorite that really speaks to you the most, and then just work on that palette scheme right there. I mean, that's really nice. I like that. That speaks to me. Okay. Now, what you can do also is, let's see. Canva has what they call a color palette generator. Okay, so you just type in, in a Google search, just type in Canva color palette generator. It's totally free. Upload an image. Okay, so let's upload this image here, open it, and there it is. Okay, so it'll create, and it even tells you the name of the color, Delta, Lunar Green, blah, blah, blah. I have found that this generator is not terribly accurate. Like, it's not grabbing this blue here. In fact, it's saying that it's green when it doesn't look green at all to me. I don't really see any green in this room. And then this soya bean, I'm not really seeing it. So, you know, maybe it's there, but anyway, I find that the back in here, this Get Palette app seems to generate more accurate looking colors. Okay, and so now, how do you, oh, okay. Then let's say you want to turn these colors into paint. So what you can do is if you click on each of these colors in your, oh, shoot. Let's get back to that. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's say you want to find these colors as paint in the paint store. You click on the color. What it does is it copies the hex code to your clipboard, and the hex code is basically the digital code. And so you can take that now and you go over to this website, which is matchmypaintcolor.com. And then what color, it says here what color, and what it's going to do is it's going to match it to the popular brands that you can go pick up in the store, like Behr Paint, Benjamin Moore, Sherwin-Williams, Valspar, and so forth. And so it says what color are you looking for here. You just go ahead and you paste in the hex code and click Find My Paints. And there they are. It will match it to the closest equivalent Behr paint, which is called Silver Hill. It'll Benjamin Moore has one called Gray Shower, and these are pretty dang close, and so forth. And then you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot and you can just get, you know, Gray Shower, Silver Hill, or so forth. Now, something else that's really cool before we leave this site is you will see some of these have the little shopping cart here. So like the Benjamin Moore, PPG, Sherwin-Williams, so forth. All right, so you click on that one, and I think this is really cool. It says order paint sample. So let's say you like this and you want to test it out, but you don't really want to go buy a quart or a gallon of this and break out the paint brushes and the rollers and all that and put it. You don't actually want to paint your wall yet, so you can order a paint sample. And it's going to take you over to this company called Samplize, and you can order these these sheets that you just put on your wall for $6. All right, it's they're made with 2 coats of real paint. You can wrap it around corners. You peel them on. You stick them on. You can peel them right off. And it's a Benjamin Moore samples. They're finished in eggshell, which is what you typically want on your wall. But you can get living room, dining room, bedroom, kitchens. You could get satin, gloss, semi-gloss, matte, whatever, eggshell, typically for walls, and so forth. But you $5.95, and they say they can have it to you next day or within 24 hours, and that is a really easy, inexpensive way to test these samples out. Because again, if you watch my video on light, you can see, I show you how different lighting literally changes the colors. In fact, let me show you. Watch this. Let's go back to here. Okay, so if I change the background on this, watch the colors here. This is your color palette, and if I just change the background color and the lighting, look at how it dramatically changes how these colors look. Right? That's why I put this page on a white, so you can see the colors most clearly. But going back here to these little, this is a really good idea before you spend, a couple $100s on paint or whatever, and paint and do it yourself or hire somebody to paint your room, and then paint the whole room, and then it looks bad in your lighting. So these are really cool, I thought. And then what I do is the template that you can download, it shows you a couple of my examples, but then it will come up and be blank. They'll look like this. These are just picture boxes. And then you can drop your photos in there and just progress downward to get your color palette. All right. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.